Well, I mean, things got really heated. I mean, I watched the whole live this morning. You called Floyd a N-word. You gotta hand it to Floyd for actually sitting there and taking all that, verbal abuse from you. I was actually surprised. I probably would have hung up myself. But
he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
Think they give them to him?
Yeah, because then you get a video like that.
In a surprising development, Bill Haney, known for his outspoken nature, has delivered strong criticism aimed at Floyd Mayweather Jr., suggesting that the legendary fighter's wealth may not be as solid as it seems. Haney argues that Mayweather's high-profile lifestyle and frequent displays of luxury could be part of a constructed image, designed to project success rather than reflect the full financial reality behind the scenes.
When your A game is gone, what adjustments are you going to make? Yeah. And Floyd would always say is that on that given night, he's going to make that right adjustment. Yeah. He's going to box the brawler or brawl the boxer. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has expanded his presence in real estate with several high-profile investments. Toward the end of 2024, reports indicated that he secured a portfolio of more than 60 properties in Upper Manhattan, valued at around $42 million. The holdings were said to include over 1,000 residential units, along with multiple retail locations, with claims that the acquisition was made solely under his ownership. In addition to that deal, Mayweather has also been linked to a large-scale development initiative reportedly worth $10 billion. The project is said to involve 18 office buildings covering approximately 10 million square feet across cities, including New York, Chicago, and Jersey City, further highlighting his growing involvement in major commercial real estate ventures.
First investment was real estate, commercial real estate, skyscrapers actually. So what I did was this. It started off with $5 million. Put up $5 million, I was getting $50,000 a month. On every 18th, every month, it was paying off.
You like the cash flow?
Yes, for years. So I said, okay, if it's paying off like this then, and I gave him 7 figures, I said, I'm not gonna even give him 8 figures. I went and gave him 9 figures. If it's something that I know is paying off, lucrative and heavy, I gotta go with it. Roll the dice, take a chance. You only got one life.
Bill Haney has openly voiced concerns about how Floyd Mayweather Jr. manages finances within his promotional circle. He questioned whether the distribution of resources aligns with the level of success often associated with Mayweather's brand, implying that key figures, such as Calvin Ford, should not appear to be under financial pressure if the operation is performing as strongly as claimed. Haney's remarks highlight the importance of properly rewarding those involved behind the scenes, stressing that fair compensation plays a key role in maintaining morale, stability, and overall trust within any professional team.
I think it's personal between you and Calvin. Also, it's Tank's coach. Is it?
Man, I told Coach. For
those that don't know, Coach Calvin is Tank's coach, so I'm just for our audience.
And I said, listen, ain't no way your fighter gonna be checking the money that y'all talking about checking, and Calvin gonna be looking like that. I told Tank them to pay him. I told him to pay him because, or we need to go on coach's strike around this because ain't no way Bill should be getting paid and Calvin shouldn't. And Calvin need to thank Bill for mentioning this.
So you saying Calvin ain't getting paid?
Yo, he said ain't no reason Calvin should be looking the way he looking if they making all this money.
Now that's the thing. They talk all that money talk. Can't be one looking good and the rest of the crew if you getting thoroughbred money. You know what I'm talking about?
Again.
Yeah.
Bill Haney has also taken aim at Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s move away from traditional competition toward exhibition bouts. He suggests this change reflects a stronger focus on financial returns rather than a continued commitment to high-level competition. From Haney's perspective, the shift raises questions about priorities, arguing that the emphasis appears to be on securing lucrative opportunities rather than upholding the competitive standards typically associated with the sport.
A few months ago, Bill Haney and Floyd Mayweather were fighting on live, or not fighting, but arguing back and forth.
Yeah.
And Bill Haney said, listen, you know damn well Devin did this and Devin did that. He never lost in the gym, ever. And Floyd said, if you got an undefeated fighter in the gym, congratulations to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Floyd said, I never lost under the light.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm talking about.
Reports indicate that Floyd Mayweather Jr. was unhappy about not landing a deal comparable to the one secured by Devin Haney. This frustration has led to speculation that he could influence or complicate Haney's chances of facing high-profile opponents, such as Rolando Romero or Gervonta Davis. The situation has also attracted criticism from figures like Oscar de la Hoya, who suggested that Mayweather played a role in disrupting a potential matchup between Ryan Garcia and Haney.
For some of y'all that ain't from the streets and don't understand like the politics of it, you know, that Bill Haney Floyd conversation was well overdue. They have been in the background, sneak dissing each other for a minute. You know, pretty much Floyd is upset that Dev didn't take the deal that he put on the table for him. And he say, okay, you don't want to mess with me, you don't want to take the deal, I'm going to make it tough for you. I'm going to go whisper and rain here. I'm going to make sure Rolly don't fight you. I'm going to make sure Tank don't fight you. You know what I'm saying? And Bill don't like that. Bill feel like it's some little backdoor stuff he been doing. And Bill didn't back down. It was kind of crazy how Bill went at Floyd. He said, I'm putting on, like, where your people from the streets that you put on? You know what I'm saying? Where your community at? Your real people. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oscar de la Hoya has suggested that Floyd Mayweather Jr. may still feel the need to earn, which should explain why he occasionally steps back into the ring. De la Hoya pointed out that it's not uncommon for fighters to face financial issues after retirement, often due to years of high spending. He also referenced Mayweather's well-known luxury lifestyle, ranging from expensive cars to designer clothing and private travel, as a factor that can raise questions about long-term financial sustainability.
Enjoy his lucrative contract. He's gonna fight the very best, unlike Floyd. Waits for fighters to either be over the hill or too young, the way he fought Canelo when he was too young. Right. But look, hey, if Floyd really wants to fight, if he really wants to come out of retirement and crawl under his rock, then call out Canelo once again at 160, okay, 100 pounds, 160 pounds. Call out Canelo and do the rematch, and that's it.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? You think he actually wants?
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
once
broke?
Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can't.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking.
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down. You think?
Easy.
What's your message to Floyd?
Floyd, stay under your rock, dude.
You think Canelo's gonna out-earn him eventually? You think he'll make more money than Floyd?
By far. Canelo's 28 years old.
Right.
And he's already made, what, $500 million?
Right.
Easy.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has frequently drawn attention for his high-end spending habits, including claims of owning an $18 million watch, along with a large collection of other luxury timepieces valued in the thousands. While these displays of wealth often generate headlines and reinforce his larger-than-life image, they also prompt ongoing discussion about whether such levels of spending can be maintained over time, even for someone with his financial success.
My most expensive watch that I currently own is $18 million.
One watch.
One watch.
Tell me about your watch collection, dude. You have to have one of the biggest watch collections in the world.
My watch collection, I think I got somewhere upwards of 100 watches. And I got a lot of $1 million watches.
What should I pay for this one? What do you think? You're here for me now. I need some help. Help a little man out, okay?
That watch is a couple $100,000. Easy, but it's worth it because it goes up in value. It appreciates, not depreciate.
Dude, how do you buy a $17 million watch?
No, 18.
18, sorry.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has long ranked among the top earners in sports, with his fight purses reaching extraordinary levels. A prime example came in 2017 during his bout with Conor McGregor, where he reportedly took home around $275 million, one of the largest paydays ever recorded for a single sporting event.
How much money could you reasonably walk out of this fight with?
350 million.
$350 million.
Yes.
Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
And, cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has often spoken about his achievements in boxing, repeatedly emphasizing that his career accomplishments are unmatched in the sport's history. His strong self-confidence has become a central part of his public persona, often highlighted through direct comparisons with other fighters. At the same time, this style of self-promotion has also drawn criticism and debate. While Mayweather regularly showcases a luxurious lifestyle that includes private travel and high-end living, some observers argue that consistently maintaining such spending habits requires careful financial balance to ensure long-term stability, regardless of overall earnings.
You want me to show you right now? Call AJ. My sister, she gonna call my pilot right now.
So you just call your pilot and he just come where? It's like an Uber?
I'm gonna show you. AJ.
Hey, what's up?
So yesterday you guys flew over to Vegas to pick my daughter and mother up and my daughter and my grandson up, right?
That's correct, yep.
I got tickets for you guys to go to the Super Bowl tomorrow, but I got Dan, he's gonna go. So I need you to fly over there because you gotta pick a couple people up. You gotta pick some people up for me in Vegas, is that okay?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, we're ready to go.
Okay, so let me know, head over to Clay Lacey and go over to Vegas. So let me know what time you're gonna land so I can send him over there, and then Dan can get on a plane also. Okay?
Okay, so it'll be. I mean, we're sitting here wrapping up dinner now. It's about an hour, about an hour to play. I'd say have him at the airport about 10:45 or so.
Yeah, I'm done.
The focus on luxury and public display, often associated with Floyd Mayweather Jr., has led to broader discussions about financial behavior among high earners. While wealth can support an extravagant lifestyle, some analysts note that consistently prioritizing high-cost purchases without long-term planning may create financial pressure over time, even for individuals with very large incomes.
Andrew, especially, was a very successful kickboxer, four-time world champion. His belts are sitting right behind me right now. But, the most he ever got paid for a fight, and he says this openly, is 50 grand.
Huh?
By the time you pay your trainer and your manager 10% each, you got to eat, you got to train for 12 weeks. I mean, if you work out the hours you put in, you're making $15 an hour. Like, it's not amazing money.
Bill Haney has accused Floyd Mayweather Jr. of shifting from his identity as an elite competitor to a more financially driven public figure. He argues that the focus has increasingly moved toward maximizing earnings rather than prioritizing high-quality, competitive fights for fans. Haney contrasts his perspective with his own outlook, stressing that boxing should remain centered on delivering entertaining and meaningful matchups, rather than being guided primarily by financial incentives.
You say Tank doesn't want any of it. Why is that? I know you can't give him...
Man, get off of Twitter, man, and knock it off, man. If you the face of boxing, then send over something, man. You know what I'm saying? Something respectful like you're really trying to do this. Because every fighter that Devin gets paid, man, the most money, man. Knock it off, man. That's bunk business, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we don't need you. Let the welfare feed you for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. Because that's where you're going to be at in the welfare line. You keep on the people, giving them the fake fights, talking about that we done charged $57. Listen, we going to give you the best fights, and we going to get all the people in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. And we pay the fighters. We give the fans an opportunity to come in. That's that old business model that you're going to charge the fans for some bull fight and that you the face of boxing because you just keep shoving it down their throat, man. The Mayweather era, that's over with, man. It's the Devin Haney era. That Mayweather is over with, man. You hear me? Over with. Floyd ain't never did what Devin did at 25. Tank ain't did it, nobody else ain't did it.
In several discussions, sports analyst Stephen A. Smith has expressed reservations about the direction of Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s post-retirement exhibition approach. While he acknowledged that the fight against Conor McGregor made sense due to McGregor's standing in combat sports, he suggested that similar matchups afterward crossed a different line in terms of competitive value. From this viewpoint, selecting opponents perceived as far below Mayweather's elite level is seen by critics as prioritizing financial gain over sporting challenge. Smith's commentary reflects a broader concern that the emphasis has shifted toward maximizing earnings, raising questions about how such choices may affect the legacy Mayweather built during his professional boxing career.
Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it.
Allegations have circulated questioning statements made by Floyd Mayweather Jr. regarding claims of earning around $100 million in a single night. Some individuals within boxing circles have reportedly expressed skepticism about the accuracy of those figures, suggesting that such numbers may be presented in a way that enhances public image rather than reflecting precise financial breakdowns. These discussions contribute to ongoing debate about how fight earnings are reported and interpreted, especially when large sums and promotional narratives are involved.
There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year. First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. Not even remotely close.
You think it's bull?
I know it is, because I know the fight business. I've been in the fight business my whole life. I'm a promoter right now. He's probably made about $68 million before in one night, which is crazy numbers. Mike Tyson, to put in perspective, when he fought Michael Spinks, that was the biggest fight of all time. When that fight happened, one got $30 million and one got $29.
$250 million against Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah. No fighter in history of the world. $250 million to go and box. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
I think Floyd's fighting because he needs the money?
Yeah.
Really? Why? You think he blew through all of his money?
Logan Paul has publicly claimed that Floyd Mayweather Jr. still owes him money related to their exhibition bout. According to Paul, despite the high-profile nature and significant revenue generated from the event, he has not received the full payment he believes he is entitled to, raising questions about how earnings from the match were distributed. The allegation has fueled broader discussion around financial transparency in exhibition fights, where payout structures can be complex and sometimes disputed between participants and promoters.
Jake, true or false and why, did Floyd Mayweather fully pay up Logan Paul for their fight?
I'm not God, but my spidey senses tell me nah.
I can guarantee me and Logan Paul, we can go out and make $100 million or more.
And so you think he didn't pay up just because he hasn't got the money?
I think he probably spent it on all the girls he pays to be around him.
Logan Paul reached out to us and said that he wanted to do another exhibition. Now this is the same guy that said he didn't get paid. If he did get paid, he wouldn't be trying to get another payday.
He had the audacity to tell the media that I asked for a rematch. Let me just set the record straight. If I haven't been paid for the first one, why would I ask you for a second fight knowing I'm probably also not going to get paid the money that I was owed for my work? Second off, they asked us for a rematch.
Floyd is broke, man. I've been saying it the whole entire time.
Bill Haney has publicly criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr., accusing him of placing financial interests ahead of arranging high-level competitive fights. He suggests that Mayweather may be avoiding the organization of bouts involving his son, Devin Haney, especially potential matchups against elite opponents such as Gervonta Davis. From Haney's perspective, this approach prioritizes more profitable scenarios over sporting merit, a claim that has sparked frustration among some fans and commentators who believe Devin Haney deserves more consistent opportunities against top-tier competition.
Because there's no one want to say that because we're available now. So all that other shit. I'm wanting to see who gonna mention Tank other than us. Tank, where you at, Tank? Because now, guess what? We're free and you are. I mean, not free, literally, because they was talking 5% and they might think free means free. You know what I mean? So let's clear that up. Ain't no fight, we don't got no fight, so what's gonna happen? Tank.
At 140.
Yeah, stop me from saying his name. Punch me in the mouth, because I'm going to keep on saying Tank. Don't want to fight Devin, period.
Despite earlier tension, Floyd Mayweather Jr. has reportedly shown openness to discussions with Bill Haney, signaling a possible willingness to explore future fight arrangements involving Devin Haney. This development suggests that, despite past disagreements, there may still be room for negotiation driven by shared business interests and potential high-value matchups within the boxing landscape.
On FaceTime with me.
I don't know how it went.
No, I'm just
kidding.
I don't know
how it
went.
went.
He was calling for me. He was calling for me everywhere, saying, where's Bill? Putting up a missing thing that I was missing or something. Why would I be missing, Vlad? I got the best son in the world, the son that rose from the bottom from that one day at the principal's office all the way up to the top of the boxing where the world stopped to watch an event that he was in. I'm a proud dad, proud trainer, and proud manager. So I don't know what he was looking for.
Well, I mean, things got really heated. I mean, I watched the whole live this morning. You called Floyd a N-word. You cussed him out. You got to hand it to Floyd for actually sitting there and taking all that, verbal abuse from you. I was actually surprised. I probably would have hung up myself.
Mike Tyson has spoken openly about Floyd Mayweather Jr., acknowledging his skill and achievements inside the ring while also questioning his behavior outside of it. On his Hot Boxing podcast, Tyson described Mayweather as an awesome and great fighter, but suggested that his strong self-focus and constant self-promotion can come across as excessive. He reflected on his own past confidence as a fighter, while also emphasizing the importance of staying grounded and maintaining perspective beyond fame and success. Carefully building his brand alongside his boxing career. However, some critics argue that the methods tied to his wealth accumulation have sparked ethical debate.
Floyd Mayweather is the most successful boxer in history with a 50-0 record and one of the wealthiest athletes of all time with $1 billion in earnings. But I bet you didn't know it all started with a $750,000 bet on himself. Here's the wild story. In 2006, Floyd Mayweather was 10 years into his boxing career and earning over $5 million per fight. At the time, Mayweather was signed to Bob Arum's Top-Rank Boxing promotion, a partnership which saw Arum get 25% of Mayweather's fight purse. But Mayweather wanted more, and in 2006, he turned down $8 million to fight Antonio Margarita and said he deserved $20 million to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Arum wasn't happy and wouldn't pay up, so Mayweather paid the $750,000 exit fee in his contract to leave Top Rank. Mayweather then went on to promote his own fights, earning a percentage of every ticket, hot dog, and beer sold at the event, and most importantly, all pay-per-views sold. And just 1 year later in 2007, after leaving Top Rank, Mayweather made $25 million for his win against Oscar De La Hoya. Now that's what happens when you bet on yourself.
Is Floyd Mayweather still the same financial powerhouse he often presents himself to be? Or is Bill Haney revealing a side of the story that the boxing world has overlooked for years? Let us know what you think in the comments section below.